Female cricket is on the rise worldwide, and the Caribbean has shown they have the talent to match the rest of the world. West Indies Women 2016 World T20 title and several of their players being a part of the Women's Big Bash League are just examples. Currently, the remuneration and investment for female cricket is not the same as the male players. As such, it makes grassroots development more difficult. In the interim, Coach Hercules firmly believes that if female players are assigned to train with the 8 franchise teams during the 3-day or 50 over tournament in Guyana, it will help foster development. According to him, it allows the players to be part of a structured environment apart from when they are preparing for an intercounty or regional tournament.
We have the local franchise tournament playing here, the 50 over and the 3-day. And I thought it would have been a good idea, even if you put 2 females to a franchise, not to play cricket, but they will be there in the franchise to do training with the team, just to keep them going. Because apart from the inter-county senior cricket, right, and then they get to the national team, there's no other cricket they play. Trinidad have a female league that they play. Normally, the 4 or 5 players from Ghana go to play that, and the rest of them just home doing nothing, waiting another year for that tournament to come around. So I mean, getting them in a system like that, I'm sure there won't be an academy for female players because, as you mentioned, the money is a big factor. But I mean, just getting the few main players involved, if it's 5, 6, 8 players, getting them involved. We have a few West Indies players in the country: Sherry-Ann Fraser, Grimond, Schultz, Gardner B, right? And they have a few players who could go on and make a West Indies team. So you could start looking at those players to get them more involved with like the franchise setup, having them being around with the players, the international players who play in the franchise setup as well.
According to the Level 2 coach, the long-term initiative is to keep unearthing new talents, and it means you would have to head into the schools.
We know that they had school female tournament that used to play, right? Even when it had the Scotia Bank Kiddies program, that was the grassroots they were in. You had to involve female players. When you go to school and you want 15, 17 students, you have to have about 5 or 6 female, right? So if we get back that kind of setup where you go into the schools and you start to deal with the females, it's going to help them, it's going to benefit them, because when we have an intercounty tournament and you have, for say, Essequibo have to pick a team, they just go about to probably go and get 14 girls who probably, most of them never played hardball cricket, don't even know what a hardball is. And I've seen that before because I was in that situation with players. They come to the camp, they come into the team for the first day and they're like, well, coach, I've never played cricket before. Right now, they finished secondary school. So if we had something like that set up where we would go into the school and could get female involved in the cricket, it would have helped them along the way than to just drag them off and just say, look, we're going to bring you to play cricket, put you out there to go and play against some of the West Indies players. And sometimes it could be very, very painful and hurtful being on the other side, where you have players who never played cricket and you're going to play, say, Barbies with players with 8, 9 West Indies players, 4 former West Indies players, So, I mean, as you mentioned, getting it into the school is very important, right?
Holistically, the former national player felt there is room for vast improvement, and the initial steps are being taken.
There's room for improvement, a lot of improvement. The Ghana Cricket Board is trying the best to get system in place to get more female cricket played in terms of the female under 17 franchise and probably some school cricket. But there's still a lot more to be done. But as I said, there's a lot of good, positive influence that is coming from the Ghana Cricket Board, which we could use that and go forward for the female.
Hercules and team were preparing for the Cricket West Indies Super 50 Cup, which have been held in Guyana from March 27th to April 12th. However, the coronavirus pandemic has postponed such tournament. Despite finishing 5th at last year's 50 over tournament, the coach was extremely enthused over the prospects this year due to the experience of the team. For the newsroom, Akim Green.